could still be a monster. But I'm an evolving monster.
We need guns. Lots of guns.
Listen up, binge hunters. Prime Video is hiding 13 miniseries that hit harder than most full seasons. Brutal thrillers, gut-punch dramas, razor-sharp crime stories, cinematic war pieces, and sci-fi that warps your head, all built to grab you from episode 1. We'll drop each pick fast and fierce, why it works, and which bigger show to pair it with if you want more of that exact vibe. Dead Ringers, 2023.
I want to change the way that women birth. It is world-changing.
How does that vomit-inducing idealism translate into dollars?
I do my job to help people.
Identical twin gynecologists Elliot and Beverly Mantle share a life, a practice, and a dangerous ambition to transform childbirth. As their medical innovations attract wealth and scrutiny, personal boundaries dissolve. Drugs, lovers, and shared obsessions entangle them in ethical breaches and psychological unraveling. Power, identity, and maternal politics collide in a clinical world where control becomes a perilous experiment. If you like character-driven psychological thrillers that interrogate ethics, Dead Ringers delivers tight, unsettling drama across 6 episodes. Lazarus, 2025.
That's suicide now.
It's not over.
There's some sort of code. It is messing with my mind. Care to elaborate?
You okay, son?
Forensic psychiatrist Joel Lazarus returns home after his father's suspicious death and, haunted by disturbing visions, reopens a decades-old case. As past and present collide, secrets, grief, and uncanny forces threaten his sanity and those he loves, forcing him to choose between exposing truth and protecting fragile lives. If you enjoyed slow-burn investigations with emotional stakes and uncanny twists, like Broadchurch or True Detective Season 1, you'll likely find Lazarus compelling for its blend of personal grief and speculative dread. I'm a Virgo, 2023.
The people love me.
You are a 13-foot-tall black man. They fear you.
Cootie, a 13-foot-tall black youth raised in seclusion, escapes to Oakland to discover love, friendship, and the contradictions of modern life. As he navigates awkward encounters, celebrity worship, and social absurdities, his gentle giant perspective exposes systemic absurdities and human tenderness, turning surreal comedy into a heartfelt coming-of-age journey that questions identity, fame, and belonging. If you enjoyed Atlanta for its cultural satire or the OA for its genre playfulness, you'll likely find I'm a Virgo rewarding for its bold, original voice. Gunpowder, 2017.
My sister was crushed like a seed. My brother butchered. They will be revenged. I am Robert Catesby. My purpose is to kill the King of England.
Robert Catesby gathers a small band of Catholic conspirators to blow up the Palace of Westminster and assassinate King James I, believing violent action will force religious change. As plans tighten, loyalties fracture, and moral cost mounts, turning idealism into desperate violence in this tense 3-episode retelling of one of England's most infamous plots. The series dramatizes a pivotal moment in British history, useful for viewers who like history served as suspenseful drama. The Narrow Road to the Deep North, 2025.
Tell me, how did it feel going from a soldier into a prisoner of war?
To be incarcerated when others are fighting is hard for a soldier's spirit.
You are here to build a railway.
What do you recall most of that time?
Dorigo Evans, an Australian surgeon, is torn between a forbidden love and the horrors of war. Captured during World War II, he endures brutal conditions on the Burma Railway while haunted by memories of passion and guilt. Across decades, survival, sacrifice, and the burden of memory shape his life in this poignant 5-episode adaptation of Richard Flanagan's novel. If you enjoyed Band of Brothers for its wartime intensity or Atonement for its exploration of love and guilt, then this series is must-watch for you. A Very English Scandal, 2018.
I've come to tell you about my homosexual relations with Jeremy Thorpe.
You will destroy me and the party and my marriage.
I will be heard and I will be seen.
There is only one way for us to survive. Norman Scott has got to die.
In 1960s Britain, rising politician Jeremy Thorpe hides a dangerous secret, his affair with Norman Scott. When scandal threatens his career, Thorpe orchestrates a plot to silence Scott, leading to one of the most shocking trials in British history. For the fans of The Crown for its period intrigue or House of Cards for its ruthless political maneuvering, this 3-part miniseries offers a sharp, witty, and true-to-life exploration of ambition, secrecy, and downfall. Tales from the Loop, 2020.
What do you do?
When someone says something's impossible, I prove it's possible.
See, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Inspired by Simon Stollenhag's artwork, it explores a town built above the loop, a machine unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Ordinary residents encounter extraordinary phenomena, time travel, parallel realities, and living machines. Each episode blends science fiction with human emotion. If you enjoyed Black Mirror for its speculative tech themes or Stranger Things for its small-town mysteries, Tales from the Loop offers a quieter, more meditative take where science fiction serves as a lens to explore human connection. The Girlfriend, 2025.
I don't think she is who you think she is.
I'm just trying to protect you.
You're smothering me!
Your obsession with Daniel has to stop.
Hi. If you heard my side of the story, you would see it differently.
Laura's comfortable life fractures when her son brings home Cherry, a charming newcomer. Convinced Cherry hides a darker agenda, Laura's protective instincts harden into surveillance and sabotage. As secrets surface and loyalties split, maternal love becomes a weapon and paranoia a trap. If you enjoyed intimate, character-driven domestic thrillers like The Undoing, The Girlfriend offers a taut, performance-led exploration of how protection can become persecution. The White Queen, 2013.
You will have to wade through blood, and you will know loss. You must be stronger.
This is what you get when you put the devil on the throne.
In war-torn 15th century England, three determined women, Elizabeth Woodville, Margaret Beaufort, and Anne Neville, maneuver love, marriage, and murder to claim influence over the crown. As alliances shift and loyalties fracture, seduction and strategy decide kings and futures, revealing how private passions ignite public upheaval in this 10-episode retelling of the Cousins' War. If you enjoyed the courtly maneuvering of Wolf Hall, you'll appreciate The White Queen for its intense focus on how personal relationships shape national destiny. Generation War, 2013. Five close friends vow to reunite at Christmas, then scatter across Nazi Germany: soldiers, a nurse, a singer, and a Jewish tailor, each swept into the war's brutality. As hope erodes into survival, loyalty and innocence are tested. The series traces 4 years of changing loyalties, moral collapse, and the human cost of ideology in a compact, harrowing 3-part drama. For the fans of Band of Brothers or Das Boot, Generation War will appeal for its intimate, controversial portrait of how war reshapes ordinary lives. The English, 2022.
Nice country. You're gonna win. You can't fight fair.
You wanna have some fun?
Not quite the woman I expected.
Cornelia Locke travels from Victorian England to the mythic American West of 1890 to avenge her son's death. She forges an uneasy alliance with Eli Whip, an ex-cavalry scout of Pawnee descent, and together they confront violence, betrayal, and shared histories. Their journey becomes a brutal reckoning of identity, revenge, and survival across 6 haunting episodes. If you enjoyed character-driven westerns that rethink the genre, like Deadwood or Godless, you'll find The English compelling for its performances and revisionist perspective. The Continental, 2023.
Winston, your brother stole something from me. What he took is very important to a lot of very dangerous people. Find him, because if you don't, I'll bring the weight of this whole institution down on you both.
For young Winston Scott, 1970s, New York is a hellscape of crime and corruption. After his brother's attack on the Continental Hotel, Winston assembles a ragged team to confront a conspiracy, fight for control of the assassin's sanctuary, and claim the throne he believes is his. Blood, loyalty, and vengeance collide in this 3-part neo-noir prequel to the John Wick world. Expect stylized violence, noir atmosphere, and franchise Easter eggs, best for viewers who like crime world origin stories. Dexter, New Blood, 2021.
Monsters walk among us. I might still be a monster, but I'm an evolving monster.
Living under the name Jim Lindsay in a small New York town, Dexter Morgan has suppressed his dark urges and built a careful life, until his estranged son Harrison arrives and old instincts resurface. As secrets, violence, and moral compromises collide, Dexter must decide whether to protect his new family or surrender to the code that has always defined him. For the fans of Dexter's original run, Hannibal's psychological depth, Dexter, New Blood offers a focused, character-driven continuation that asks whether a monster can ever truly change. If you enjoyed this 13 must-watch miniseries on Prime Video lineup, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.